Greece, the motherland, the cradle of civilization, a nation steeped in history from the ancients to today. A spectacularly beautiful country with more than 2,500 iconic islands, white sands and blue waters. With a population of 11 million inhabitants whose main religion is Christian Orthodoxy, there are less than 30,000 born-again believers, which make up less than 0.3% of the population. Greece, the country of democracy and philosophy, the canvas of the New Testament and early Christianity, the home of the Thessalonians, the Philippians, the Corinthians and the Athenians. Greece, the country with such a rich history which seems to have lost all our hope for the future as it faces one of the biggest challenges because of political instability, economic crisis and a high rate of unemployment. Statistics show that from 2008 to today, 1.28 million jobs have been lost. General statistics on unemployment exceed 28%. Official unemployment among the young generation is over 58%. As a result, more than 8,000 hopeless souls committed suicide last year. The youth is in total despair. Family foundations are shaken. A huge number of families are financially ruined and have lost their homes and all that they have. The divorce rate has increased. Homeless rates have increased. A huge number of companies and shops have closed overnight. There has been a significant increase of people suffering from depression, from despair, frustration and insecurity, which has caused them to rise up and riot against the government. Confusion has led to the Greeks choosing the worst for them. As they look for a way out of this situation, they have started to vote for the Nazi Party. The Nazi Party today has 15% of the vote and are officially part of the parliament and are continuously growing.
Right at the time when one would think that things could not get any worse, another wave of crisis has hit the nation. A huge flux of hundreds of thousands of immigrants from the war-torn areas have been making their way to Greece. The situation is undescribable. Families with little children, newborn babies, sick people traveling for days and days, putting their lives at risk. Now they are living under awful conditions, lacking the basic necessities for living, with poor health and hygiene. In the natural, this is more than what Greece can handle. A nation that has already been brought to its knees by the events of the leadership crisis and hopelessness of the past few months. From debt to more debt. From bank closures to capital controls, from elections to referendum to elections again. For Greece, it has been a constant crisis within a crisis. Now is the time for believers all over the world to stand together as one voice, one body, one hand, seeing and doing what Jesus declared in Matthew 25. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. Naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me. We cannot do this alone, and we are calling on our family all over the world to join with us in being a light in this present darkness. Your prayers are coveted. Your donations are much needed. Your presence would be a great blessing.